So we're good, right? Oh my god, this fucking thing's so big. Let's do this shit. What's digital eclipse? I already switched the internet. This looks cool. Wait, I gotta... What is this music? Remixed. What am I playing first? I don't know. I just want to look at this thing first. Offline online museum. Oh, I like these remixes. Oh. Oh, it's like life. Damn, this is like my life. This is actually crazy. This is gonna make me sad, you guys. Street Fighter cartridge version announced. Wait, there was a console Street Fighter 1? I didn't know that. CD-ROM version? Final Fight prototype Street Fighter 89 exhibited at arcade show. Final Fight Formula Street Fighter. I didn't know it was called Street Fighter 89. See, this isn't my time yet. Oh, that game fucking sucks. Street Fighter 2 announced, playtesting begins. Oh, I can click these things. Oh, fuck. Oh, we should start in the beginning. This is cool. Dude, this is gonna make me, like, cry. Well, like, I don't give a shit about this stuff. We gotta start Street Fighter 2. This shit's gonna make me cry. Like, on some real shit. Street Fighter 2 The World Warriors released in arcades. This game and its subsequent variants will go on to compromise the best-selling fighting game series in the world. Oh, man. I remember some of this artwork, too. Thank you, Weave Name.
Hey, big boy, how you doing? Well.
Oh, my God. I remember this one. I remember this one. I remember this one. Because here's the thing. I had this book. It was a blue book. And I think it was for Hyper Fighting. When Super Nintendo Hyper Fighting came out. It was a blue book. And it had a bunch of pages of artwork in it. And I can tell you every fucking single piece of artwork in that book. Oh my God. Like, on some real shit, I might get emotional during this. I'm not even fucking with you. Because you have to understand, this is like my life. Like, I grew up with this shit. This is literally my life. Like, this is what I did. This is literally what I did. Thank you, Babunga.
Flunk.
Street Fighter 2 has finally announced arcade location tests begin, during which Capcom can see how players react to the game and what elements they may need to balance. Okay, Capcom. Capcom balance, okay. Some of this original art was shown to location testers. I definitely don't know this stuff. This I never saw. These don't look familiar. I'm telling you though, pretty much probably after this year and probably like 92 and above is when I'm gonna start getting emotional. I feel like I remember this picture. Street Fighter 2's characters are detailed with brand new art in a popular Japanese arcade game magazine, bringing the lore to the fore. What? I don't know this shit. This one looks familiar. No. No. A lot of these don't look familiar. Who's this? Who's this guy? Who's this guy? Where did I play my first Street Fighter? I told you guys at the start a million times. So, I was 6 years old. I went to Disney World with my parents. And, you know, there were different activities every day that we would do. We would go to Disney World, we would do this, we would do that. And this one day we were going to the pool, right? And instead of going to the pool, we were walking to the pool, and I saw an arcade. And I loved arcades. Like, I just loved going to arcades. Like, any arcade, if it was in a hotel. Like, the number one thing that I would always ask, like, a hotel that we would go to on a trip, because my dad traveled a lot for business. The number one question I would always ask, is there an arcade? So, we were in Disney World, and instead of going to the pool, I went to the arcade instead. And this arcade had Street Fighter 1. And I played Street Fighter 1 for a bit. I was like, oh, this is so cool, blah, blah, blah. And I didn't really look around the arcade because I was playing it for a while. And then eventually, I looked around the arcade, and I found Street Fighter 2, because apparently Street Fighter 2 was already out at this time. And I played Street Fighter 2, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was 6, man. Hi, Alex. Dude, Alex, this shit's making me emotional. Like, not yet, because, like, it's not... Alex will know the book. I think you wrote for... No, did you write for that book? Alex, do you remember the fucking Hyper Fighting book? The blue Hyper Fighting book? That came out when Super Nintendo Hyper Fighting came out? It was blue, it had Bison's face on it. You know what I'm talking about? And then it also talked about, like, Super Street Fighter 2 in it, but it wasn't out yet. It was just like, hey, we're having supers and stuff. Okay. This is the picture I was just talking about. Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition released. Among other improvements, this version of the game lets players finally use the bosses. New promo art reflects this addition. This art was in that book. There was so much art in that book. I remember these. Yeah, I remember all of these. Oh man. Oh man, yeah. I remember every single one of these pictures. Because I love that book. I love that book. Street Fighter 2 Hyper Fighting is released in the United States. I remember this picture too. The game has a faster playing speed, rebalances some characters, and gives them new color palettes. Much more promo art is created to hype up the fans. Yes! These are like the main pictures from the book, is the Hyper Fighting pictures. These are like so in my brain. Oh man. Oh, this is fucking me up. Oh, this is fucking me up. You guys don't understand. I would lay in bed just flipping through this book. This is how I learned, like, combos. Like, this book literally taught me, like, my first combos. Like, oh my god, this is fucking me up. This book literally taught me my first combos. Oh my god. I don't know these. These don't look familiar. Oh, this one. I love this one. This is my favorite one. No, I don't know these. This is something else. These don't look familiar. I'll tell you when we're back to the familiar ones, but these aren't them. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck these are. Oh man. I don't know what the fuck these are. I never saw these. Street Fighter 2 is released on 16-bit home cartridge. Oh, that's the cover. That's the Super Nintendo cover. After much anticipation, Street Fighter 2 is finally released to home consoles. The game was bona fide hit, selling 6.3 million copies. All this artwork is related to that console release. I don't know that one. I don't think I know these. Yeah, I haven't seen these. These aren't doing anything for me. Yeah, I don't know these. I definitely don't know these. I'm telling you though, that book fucks me up. The World Warriors make the first of many cameos in other Capcom games. The arcade quiz game, Adventure Quiz Capcom World 2. What the fuck is that? Is released. Featuring characters from the Street Fighter and Final Fight series. This is the first of many cameos our Street Fighter and pals will make in Capcom games. I don't know what the fuck that is. Street Fighter Complete File Soundtrack and Art Book is released. This is in the book. I remember this picture. Street Fighter 2 Complete File Soundtrack and Art Book is released in Japan. This book and soundtrack combo. Oh my god, if they're talking about the books, they might actually show the book that I was telling you guys about. The blue book. Oh fuck. Oh, I remember these. This was in the blue book that I was talking about. Yeah, all of these were in the blue book. I remember all of these. Yeah. Okay, I never saw that. No. No. I never saw these. These look somewhat familiar. But I don't know. I might be wrong. Dude, this is fucking me up. This is sad. I'm old. Street Fighter Memorial Album. Even though Chun-Li has returned to being a young single girl, training continues to be an important part of her daily routine. Watching these young boys reminds Ryu of his own youth. I don't know what this shit is. Why are you what the fuck is this? I've definitely never seen this. Aren't these the endings? I feel like these are the endings. Gives an inside look to the lives of the World Warriors. Street Fighter 2 merchandise is a hot Christmas item. I don't think I had any merch. Street Fighter 2 merch is flying off the shelves. This is just some of the fan merchandise that was available to American fans. Do I have any of this stuff? I remember that book on the bottom left. Oh wait, I can zoom. I remember this book. But I did not have this book. I didn't have, oh, these cards. I want to say I had these cards. I definitely want to say I had the cards. I definitely want to say I had the tattoos. I didn't have any of this other stuff. No. Damn, I love this. New challenges already? You didn't even show the book. You didn't even show the book. Super Street Fighter 2 New Challengers is released to arcades as the first game to use Capcom's new CP System 2 board. What's the CPS 2? These are going to be all the pictures that I know. Yes. Every single one of these. Oh man. You know, I had this poster all over my wall because, okay, so my arcade was owned by Capcom. So my arcade had like a lot of like Capcom swag stuff that wasn't available other places. I had this poster on like my door, I had on my wall. Oh my god. Yeah, I have the shirt now, but I had this poster as a kid, like in '93 or whatever this is. Oh man. I remember all of these. It's fucking me up. Earth and New Challengers. Because my arcade actually had a... Like, I actually told you guys, my first tournament ever is Super. It's this game. This was my first tournament in my entire life. I was 8 years old. This is my first tournament in my entire life. What character did I play? I played Ken. I played Ken, and I played my first round match, and I won my first round match, and then I played my second round match, and I lost, and I went to my dad, and I cried, and we left. Because I didn't know what the fuck double elimination was. I was just sad. I didn't know what the fuck double elimination was. I didn't know I get to lose twice. I thought I was out. I'm like, fuck this, I'm done. And I just left. That was my first tournament. Oh man. That was my very first tournament. Chun-Li appears in the background of Final Fight 2. Damn, I definitely never knew that. Oh, it's Maki. Final Fight 2 is released exclusively for home consoles. Chun-Li enjoys me on the back. I never owned Final Fight 2, but I definitely rented it from Blockbuster a few times. Super Street Fighter 2. Okay, so here's what you need to know about this. So this was, we had a beta version of this at the arcade that I was just telling you about. And I want to say the beta was taking place during that super tournament I was telling you about. So this is Super Turbo. And so here's the other thing, is there was a special type of cabinets that they ran this tournament on. And it was like tournament cabinets. Because there were 8 machines, but they were all linked together. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It was like, I mean, I guess that's the best way to explain it. It was like, think of like tournament mode in fighting games nowadays, but imagine that in arcades. No, it wasn't internet, because it was all right next to each other. It was 8 cabinets right next to each other. Tournament battle allows up to 8 players to compete in a local network tournament on multiple machines, which this promo art celebrates. Yeah, this is it. Yes, that's exactly it. Yep. That is my first tournament. My first tournament was on these machines. This was my very first tournament. You know who won that tournament? I don't know if I should say his name because Alex is here. But it was a man that opens arcades. Anyways, this was my first tournament. This was my very first tournament ever. It was on these machines. These exact big blue machines. Oh man. Sad. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't care about this. I'm sad you guys aren't seeing the book. I'm sad they're not showing you the book. I remember this. In addition to the introduction of super combos and air combos, Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo also adds the mysterious Akuma to the roster. It would be the definitive Street Fighter 2 for many years. I don't know why I know these pictures. I don't know why I know these pictures. Because the book was pre-Super Turbo. Like, I'm telling you, this Vega picture is like in my brain. Okay, I don't know these. I don't know this black and white shit. I love this fucking movie. This shit is like, I've showed you guys this a million times. They should have put this on here. They definitely should have put this fucking anime on the fucking disc. This definitely should have came with it. Dude, the first 5 minutes of this movie is possibly like my favorite thing in any anime ever. Ever. That sound. I've told you guys about that sound. That sound is the greatest sound of all time. I'm telling you, this shit made me want to throw a fireball. This shit definitely made me want to throw a fireball. This fucking anime turned Kid Floe into fucking trying to figure out how to do this with his fucking hands and like trying. I'm telling you, I was a fucking nerd. I had to try and throw a fireball. Oh man. I remember that. I remember those pictures. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my god, this is it! This is the greatest sound. I wish there was a sound clip. This is the greatest sound in the history of motion pictures. The greatest sound in the history of motion pictures. Oh my god. Oh, and then his fucking fireball is the fucking explosion thing? Oh my god. Damn, I might watch this tonight. Is there a way to watch this? Is it on Netflix or anything? I definitely want to watch this. I should own this. Oh. This, yeah, you fucking perverts. This is what you want, right? This is your favorite fucking scene. Of course this is your favorite fucking scene. It's on Crunchyroll, really? This is definitely your favorite scene. You fucking perverts. Oh man. One second. That's him, yeah. That's him. I don't know who messaged me. Whoever that is. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you, Taco Face. Street Fighter, the Hollywood film, is released. The movie would tie in with the two games that featured digitalized graphics, one for arcades, made in the US, and one for home consoles, made in Japan. Arcade games interrupt moves and comeback moves. Damn, I just realized there's no Street Fighter the movie on here, huh? That's not a horrible thing. Alpha's coming out. Oh, I love this picture. I remember that. Why do I remember these? What was this in? I don't think there was an Alpha book, but I remember these. Is that poison? Why do I remember these? Where are these from? Magazines? Maybe. But like, I know like all these pictures. Like, I feel like I had a book or something. What the fuck would I have had? I don't think I had an Alpha 1 strategy guide, did I? Maybe I did. Okay, what do I do? Okay, we looked at Alpha. This is my other fucking favorite anime. I love Street Fighter 2V. Oh my god, I love this shit. I have every fucking VHS of this thing. And I was watching them as they were coming out. So I had to wait. It was like once a month that they would come out. It was once a month, and the tapes would come with like 3 episodes. It took 10 months. I wanted to die. I hated it. But I fucking bought it. It was from that manga company that's just called Manga. You know? Oh my god. Street Fighter the movie, the game. Yeah, fuck that. Street Fighter the US made cartoon. Oh god, no. I like how the things that suck have no info about, like, there's no visuals or anything. Like, they know what sucks. Street Fighter the movie, the game, the US shit, Final Fight 3, I don't even remember Final Fight 3, but I played it, I think. Alpha 2. I had this on my wall too. I had a poster of this on my wall, but I feel like everyone had a poster of this. This is the fucking best fucking thing. Okay, so am I gonna know these? I do know these. Why do I know these? That bison looks weird. His face looks fucking weird. Now, why do I know these? That looks like the intro, actually. Dude, I know all of these. I don't know why. Instruction manuals, you think? No, like, I know all of these. I don't know these. I don't know these. Chun has dogs? Why does Chun have so many dogs? Why is she choking out Lassie? Who the fuck is this bitch? Who's this? Random fucking coke bitch for season 4. You heard it here first. It's canon now. She's now gonna be in season 4. Hot dog bitch for season 4. I remember this. Why do I know this picture? I feel like this picture was remade at some point. Yo, why does like the top Chun look so old? Doesn't the top Chun look like really, really, really old? Thank you, Gashpan. Yo, her eyes are fucking crazy. I remember this picture. I think I remember this. Remember that. I think I remember this. I remember this. I remember this. Oh, Puzzle Fighter's out. I remember all this art too, but I feel like, where the fuck? Maybe this was the instruction manual actually. 0 to Alpha. Is that one with Cammy? One of them has Cammy, or that's Gold, I think. Shinakuma is playable. Oh! Ha! Shinakuma! Who remembers that? Who remembers that stream? Wait, Street Fighter 3 is 97? You know, Second Impact is the first time thank you, Taco, for gifting a sub to Captain Joe. You know, Second Impact is the first time that I... how do I explain it? It's kind of like where I learned a bread and butter, having a bread and butter. The importance of having a bread and butter, rather than just doing stuff. How would say? Also, Alpha 2. See, we should talk about my tournament history too. So Alpha 2 is the first game I ever won a tournament in. This is the first game I ever won a tournament in. This is my first tournament ever. And then I only got to play in a tournament every year. One tournament this year, one tournament this year, one tournament this year. And then finally won a tournament here. And then this is the first time I like... No! Where were we? Okay. Street Fighter 3. I don't think I'm gonna know any of these. Okay, I know this. I know this. LOL, you didn't do bread and butter for past games before this. You stupid motherfucker. First of all, I'm like 11. Second of all, it's the early 90s. There's not fucking YouTube to fucking look up, hey, what's my bread and butter for this character? It's really different than how it is now. Okay? Like, are you fucking serious? Oh my god, you didn't do it bread and butter that whole time. Like, you wouldn't even know what a bread and butter was at that time. Okay? Like, you have no idea how information was at that time compared to now. Like, not even in the same realm. It's like watching Detroit compared to this. Like, you have no idea. No idea how hard it was to actually become good with no information. Can't just go on YouTube and type in, hey, what's with this character? Blah, blah. Like, yeah, it doesn't work like that. I don't know any of these pictures. Yeah, and there's no fucking training mode. So if you want to fucking learn something, you either have to learn it against person or you have to learn it against the computer. Like, ugh. Fucking, oh my god, you didn't know Ben better? Oh my god, look at me, I'm so fucking good. Shut the fuck up. I actually want to ban you for that. Stupid fucker. A kids-oriented Street Fighter game called Super Gem Fighter Mini Mix. Oh wow. Is released to arcades using chibi designs, similar to Super Pacifier 2 Turbo.
Wow, Floe, you're telling me you didn't know that Sagat's Tiger Knee was 2 frames back in ST when you were in elementary school? Get good scrub omega lol.
I didn't know what a frame was until Tekken. I didn't know what a frame was until Tag 1. Tag 1 is when I learned what a frame was. Yeah, I guess you actually had to play people face to face and know game facts. I think you just explained everything about your previous comment with that sentence. Now I understand. Street Fighter Collection. I had this. It was like a big gray box. No. Not yet. There's no way. Was it? No. Because that was after Third Strike. Third Strike has to be out. Thank you. I can't fucking see your name. Blue Mercy. Your fucking name color is... I can't read it. It's so hard. 97 was the year I was born. Feel old, yeah, Floe. That's crazy. Damn. I didn't start winning consistent tournaments until... Fuck, I keep pressing them. What? Oh, this game.
Next thing you know, he's gonna say back then he didn't know Monot could reflect fireballs either. Lul.
Thank you, Anonymous. What do I look at? Maybe it's this. We're gonna go through all the games in a second here, by the way. I just want to look at this. I mean, I feel like I had these. But this isn't the big brown or the big gray box I was talking about. Oh, there's Alpha 2 Gold. Or there's Cammy. Should be Cammy. Cammy's in one of these. I remember this picture. These are just the in-game art. This is just in-game stuff. Third Strike, 99. Third Strike is around when I started winning consistent tournaments. Third Strike, Tag 1. I would say Tag 1 is like my breakout game. And then Third Strike is my breakout 2D game. I think. I mean, everyone knows this picture. Fuck, man. Outfit Sec. Is this the Dreamcast version? No. Oh, yeah. The homeport of Street Fighter 3 had online high score sharing. I remember I had to go to an import store to buy this little Dreamcast Tamagotchi specifically for Alpha 3. Specifically for Alpha 3, I had to buy this little Dreamcast Tamagotchi. I don't even remember what the fuck it did. Or maybe it wasn't even Dreamcast. It might have been PlayStation 1. I don't know. But there was crazy shit in console Alpha 3 with like this World Warrior mode thing. It was really weird. Like there were levels. Like you could level up. It was really fucking weird. I don't know if this is what I'm thinking of though. Double Impact. I'm not gonna lie, I definitely burned this game. I definitely didn't buy this game, I burned this game. I'll be real. I remember downloading this game for Dreamcast. I'll be real. 100%. I remember downloading Double Impact. I played a whole bunch of Dreamcast Third Strike. I don't know any of these games. No, there was no rent and burning. It was a Dreamcast game. And who bought Dreamcast games? Let's be real. I guarantee everyone that owned a Dreamcast burned a game at one point in their lives. 100%. Check my Twitter real fast. Hold on, Bluefire. Let's see if you are showing me what I'm talking about. No. Maybe. Possibly. I feel like there was a PlayStation one also. If there was a PlayStation one, I didn't see it. Super Street Fighter 2 X for matching services released for home consoles. This is the first Street Fighter game to have true online versus play. Was this for... What was this for? Because here's the thing. Any fighting game that had online play at this time, I did not care. I would play. I played some shitty fucking DOA game. Actually, if Vi is still around, me and Vi used to play like DOA 1 or 2 or something on like Xbox. This is like original Xbox. Because that was like the only game that had online play at that time. Dreamcast? Then I don't think I played that version. Alpha 3 Upper sucks. Fuck Alpha 3 Upper. Fuck Alpha 3 Upper. Oh my god, fuck Alpha 3 Upper. All these characters suck, by the way. Like, Eagle, Maki, Yun are like so bad. This is probably like the worst Yun. Well, CBS 2 Yun is probably the worst Yun. But these characters suck. They're so bad. Super Turbo Revival for 16-bit handheld consoles. Never played this game, actually. I know what this is. I actually never played this. I never, ever played this. But I know what this is. Damn, 2002 has nothing? 2003, Long Range Comic Books. Is this the, it's not Udon, was it? It was, what was it called? It was like, there was a, oh fuck, I had one of these. If this is what I think it is. It was, I don't think it was Udon. It was something else. It was another thing. Even if this is Udon, there was another comic that wasn't Udon that I can't remember the name. Malibu Comics. Yes, Gilly. And I used to buy that shit every fucking week. Malibu Comics. Thank you, Gilly. Yes, it was Malibu Comics. I had so many of the Malibu. Does 2003 add up? How old am I? Oh, 2003 is around, like, okay. This is around when I start going away from 2D. Well, not going away, but this is Soul Calibur 2 time. So, the next few years are going to be Soul Calibur 2, Tekken 4, and then WoW. So, I'm going to have like a big chunk of like, nope, you know? This is the gray box I was talking about. This anniversary, yes. This is the gray box. I wish they would show you the box. I remember this. That was the gray box one. CFJ. Oh, yeah. This is the gray box. The Street Fighter Anniversary Collection was released. It's combines Hyper Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. That's the big gray box that I was talking about. Oh man, CFJ. What a shitty fucking game. What a bad game. There's my name. This was my team. This. But here's the thing. You didn't have to play both characters. I just had Guy on my team because I like Guy. He was literally just there because it's like, oh, Guy's cool. I played Karen Guy, but I never played Guy. I only played Karen. I was 100% Karen. 100% Karen. Never picked Guy in my life. I actually don't even know how to play Guy in that game. Street Fighter Alpha Generation. So, okay. So here's what you guys need to understand. This is actually very important. And I think this might help a lot of you. You know how I get so mad when people start bashing other fighting games and come in here and be like, oh, this game sucks, boring Street Fighter 5, oh, fuck Dragon Ball, fuck this, blah, blah. Here's what you need to understand. From here until, like, literally here, we had nothing. Look at this shit. This is the Dark Ages, and this shit sucked. When I get mad about people coming in here and bashing like games and trying to be like, oh, why do you play this game? Don't play this game, blah, blah, blah. You guys don't understand how shitty these years were. Like, I literally didn't go to EVO for 2 of these years because it was that whack. There is not a new Street Fighter from here till here, okay? And CFJ doesn't count. Like, you have to understand, this shit was bad. And like, when I get upset and like see that stuff, it's cause like, I never want to see this happen again. Like, you know, these years are amazing. All this, there's new games all the time, there's blah, blah. And then, you know, it died. It died for like 8 years. And it was horrible. And like, that's just where I'm coming from when I get like emotional about like people hating on games and shit. Cause like, I don't want to see that happen again. Like, I want to see the FGC flourish, you know? I want to see stuff for everyone. It doesn't have to be, like, we're already fighting an uphill battle against the fucking Dotas and the Fortnites and the blah blah blah. Like, why do we have to fight? Why do we have to have civil wars too? You know? That's how I see it. Like, it doesn't need to happen. You know? That's how I see it. Okay. What's wrong? What are you riffing? What are you riffing? Thank you, Dill. But that's just what I'm trying to explain to you guys. Is like you guys are spoiled now. Like you have this, you know, you have the 2009s with new Street Fighter every year, blah 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 blah, all the stuff. It's everywhere, esports, streams, blah blah blah. It's like that fucking idiot from before, where it's like, oh my god, you didn't learn a bread and butter until Second Impact. It's like, it's ignorant because you haven't seen these Dark Ages. You haven't seen how shitty it is. So it's something I never want to see again.
I feel lucky to have joined the FGC after all the Dark Age shit.
Yeah, you know? Makes sense. Thank you, Skip. What's wrong, Coco? What's wrong, baby? Okay? Yeah. Like, because even then, you guys have to understand that the smallest games now, like, what? Where like the smallest games? Let's say like Unio or something, right? Unio had like 120 people or something, right? At Combo Breaker. Do you understand that 120 people around this time is Evo? Dude, Evo or fucking B4 had like a 64-man bracket, and that was like, whoa. Whoa. You know? So like, when people hate on games, it's like, it's just so unnecessary, and it's fighting a fight that like doesn't need to happen. When like I said, we're fighting an uphill battle already against all these other huge games. So it sucks to see that.
Floe's view of the FGC.
You know? Thank you, Pat's fan. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I mean, Alex, I remember in early Marvel 2 days how Golfland would have those 128-man Marvel 2 tournaments, and that was like, oh my god, like ridiculous. You know? So it's like, I don't know. It's crazy. I remember I came to some of those Golfland tournaments. Oh man. Man, oh man. So yeah, fuck CFJ. Street Fighter Alpha Generations, I actually never even went. Like, okay, so here's the other thing. This is around WoW time. But this is also the first time I went to Japan. I went to Japan. This is actually when I qualified for Tekken 5 SBO. 2005. But this was also WoW time. So, this is like WoW and Tekken 5. And these are the big WoW times. 6, 7 is when I was like, GG WoW. Like, these are the rough WoW years, right here. Alpha 3 Max. Fuck Alpha 3 Max. Alpha Anthology. See, I didn't even own this game. I never even owned Alpha Anthology. Yeah, I don't know any of these. Never even owned Alpha Anthology. Like, look at this. There's nothing. Puzzle Fighter HD Remix. Oh, shit. Sick stuff. Oh my god. PC Online Fighting Game. Street Fighter Online Mouse Generation. What? Is released. The game is polygonal and uses the mouse for all actions in the game. 2 characters from rival schools are playable as well, further connecting those universes. Like, do you guys understand? This is what they have to write about. And then this is when everything changed. This is when everything changed. And this was when everything didn't change. Yeah. Street Fighter 4 is released on home consoles. This is why I went back to Japan. 2009 was the second time I went to Japan. Live action film Street Fighter The Legend of Chun-Li is released. Why would you even put this on there? Why? Come on. So here's the story about Legend of Chun-Li. So before it was coming out, I was like, oh my god, Street Fighter movie. Oh my god, this is gonna be so cool. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Street Fighter movie. Blah, 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 blah. And, oh man. So, I was very excited because, you know, it's like Street Fighter movie, oh my god. And my friend had a friend that worked in a movie theater and was like, hey, I can get you guys in for a private fucking showing. It can just be us three, watch the movie and chill and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh, that's so fucking sick. I can't wait. I'm going to do that. Oh my God, it's going to be so fucking sick. So the only movie that I ever had a special screening of was Street Fighter: The Legend of Chun-Li. And we're just looking at each other during the movie like, what the fuck are we watching? What is this? Like, that is like the worst movie, like, ever. Like, actually, like, the worst movie ever. Nash Out. Like, the worst. The worst. It's so bad. So bad. Okay. Street Fighter 4 debuts for mobile devices. No, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. No zooming. No zooming. Super Street Fighter 4 is released. Nothing. Damn, AE and Super were in the same year? Oh, and AE. I'm probably the only person that loves AE. I missed you. I missed you. Fuck you. But I missed you. But fuck you. But oh god. I miss him. I miss him so much. 3D edition. So I'm not gonna lie, I definitely bought a 3DS for this game. And it was definitely Justin's fault. Justin definitely made me buy a 3DS. Because I had like just moved to Cali. Well, yeah, because it's 2011. I had just moved to Cali. I think 3DS had just come out. He's like, oh man, we're going to play some 3DS Street Fighter. Okay, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, fuck it. We're going to play. And then I fucking, I pick Guile and I go, sign boom, sign boom, sign boom, sign boom, sign boom. Flash kick. Stupid fucking game. Volt. I don't know if I ever played this. I'm not gonna lie. I played the regular phone one. Third Strike makes its online debut on... So did you know that I worked on this game? Did I tell you guys that? Because here's the thing. I moved at the end of 2010. I worked on Third Strike for, I don't know, 6-7 months. And then when I moved, I had to quit the job. And then it finally came out in 2011. And yeah. I made all the trials for it. Here, I can actually tell you guys this shit because there's no more NDA or anything like that. It's been like 45 years. That shit lapses, right? I made the sickest fucking trials. I made such fucking cool trials. I did a lot more than trials, but we're just gonna talk about trials. I made the coolest fucking trials, man. And then I had to make a video of them so that people could see how they were done. And I fucking programmed, well, I didn't program it, but I like wrote down what it was and all this stuff. And then they sent it to Capcom, and Capcom was like, these are too hard. And then I actually didn't know, because remember, I left. I left before the game came out. So once the game comes out, I get a copy. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go look at my trials, blah, blah. And, you know, I go to look at the trials and all the stuff, and and it's all fucking dumbed down, low forward fireball shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? I had the coolest trials. I had the coolest fucking trials. Like, the coolest trials. Ugh. I actually want to show you one. Here, remember 2011. We're actually going to come back, because I actually need to show you this. Because this is pissing me off. I actually want to show you real fast one of the trials. Because I thought this was like the super, super smart, fucking sick shit, right? So, okay. So one of the trials was... Hold on, I need to... Oh, this is crazy. How the fuck can I get muted? Okay. So one of the trials was... What was it? I think it was Red Fireball Fireball, right? And you know, you'd be like, fuck, how do I do this? You know, you're trying... Why is it like laggy? Why is it like that? So you're trying all these ways to do it, right? So you want to know how you had to do it? That's how you had to do it. It was Red Fireball Fireball, and that's how you had to do it. I had the coolest fucking things, but they took all these out. I was really mad. I was really, really mad. Isn't that a sick-ass trial, though? That's such a sick-ass trial. It's Red Fireball Fireball, and you think it's all fucking whatever. Why is it laggy, though? Like... I'm gonna hope that that was just a quick thing that happened. I thought that was the coolest trial. I mean, I had other stuff in there that was fucked up. Like, I didn't put like Keeper Jin in there though, but I had like good stuff too. I had like default fucking Yun Jenny Jin combos and stuff. Like, I had like good stuff in there. There was good stuff in there, I'm telling you.
Fighters ready. Engage.
I definitely didn't put Keeper Jin trial. I thought about it, but I was like I have this. That was in there. But like, it was good. Those were good trials. The only I mean, there were a couple tricky ones, like the Kuma one. But I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. Okay, back to the music. Where were we? 2011? History. Okay, so we did these. 2012. Street Fighter 4 HD is released first. I didn't even know that was a thing. Specific mobile devices. The specific device restriction is eventually lifted, but only in Japan. Mobile Card RPG Street Fighter X of Capcom. What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's discontinued in April. Okay, never mind. Damn, there was nothing in 13? Ultra Street Fighter 4 is released. Street Fighter Battle Combination. A mobile fighting game which allows... I don't know what these games are. Puzzle Spirits. That was disappointing. That was disappointing. Wow. You're right. Did they really skip over Cross Tekken? What? No, but Marvel stuff doesn't have Street Fighter in its name. I mean, they didn't put... See, I mean, CBS 2 is... That doesn't count either. It's Capcom. Street Fighter Cross Tekken should be on here. But they put CFJ in here. Where's the consistency? That's weird. 16 Street Fighter 5 is released. The newest mainline entry of the Street Fighter series is released. Street Fighter 5 features a lengthy story mode, new game systems and characters. The game spawned a web series prologue called Street Fighter Resurrection. I don't know what the fuck that is. Ultra Street Fighter 2, the final challenge. What the fuck is this? Combine modified Street Fighter 2 Turbo with Super Turbo HD. Oh, this is the Switch one. Yeah, I definitely never played this game. I cannot believe they didn't put Cross Tekken in here. That's disrespectful. That is disrespectful. I mean, is AE really a new game? I mean, I guess technically. Characters? Learn more about your favorite characters. Those bitches and everything. Special abilities? Firing guns? Thank you.
Oh, I thought it'd be a good idea to put the Legend of Chun-Li on the timeline but skip over SFX2.
Oh my god. Her special abilities are firing guns? That's crazy. What's Blanca's special ability? Being a bitch? Hunting, discharging electricity. Dislikes army ants. Stupid fucking character. What's the grid for? Wait, there's a nest. What is this? What the fuck? What the? It's kinda cool. It's kinda cool. Wait, what were her special abilities? Making new friends? This is not PC, this is PS4. Hold on, I want you guys to do one thing. Oh, is it not here? Huh. Music. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. F2 music's so good. Oh, this is kind of cool. Endings. I don't know endings. Fuck endings. What do I want endings? Oh, this is sick. I like this. I like this. Dude, I think every Alpha 2 song is good. I think every Alpha 2 song is good. That's cool. I don't really like dance songs. I'm whatever about those. Those one's okay. I mean, they're all good. I'll tell you the best one in a second here. It's not it. I mean, this one's good. Don't get me wrong. This one's very good, but we're not the best song yet. Still not the best song. Good song. It's a very good song. But it's not the song. Not a fan of this one, actually. It's probably the worst one to me. Solid one. Lento's a good one. We're almost there. It's a good one. We're almost there. Another good one. Still not there. Another very good one. Still no. Another very good one. But I mean, the stage is cooler than the song. The stage is the coolest fucking shit in the world. But I think the next one is probably... There it is. It's the best song. It's easily the best song. This shit is so good. Easily. Easily. Too good. Sometimes it's kind of whack. Geefs is good. Geefs is good. Oh man, this is cool. This is so cool. Oh, ew, Street Fighter 1. What am I doing? Ew. I was like, what am I clicking? I don't know this shit. Where is it? That shit. This is the best song in this game. What is my ringtone? It should be Hyperfine, I think. Where is it? No. No, that's not it. Which version is it? I don't know which version it is. Okay. So, oh, what's this? It's the original pitch. Did you guys know Street Fighter 1 had a fucking trackball? It wasn't a trackball. It was like a poppin' music thing. It was like a you know, poppin' music with a little big fucking. I don't even know how to explain it. Like a big fucking ball thing. Stupid. Okay, I don't want to look at these. Wait, let's see. It's pretty cool. Museum's pretty cool. So what's online? I kind of want to stay online.